Paige Bueckers is back into the news by surprising all of her teammates with brand new sneakers. So UConn Huskies women's basketball star Paige Bueckers surprised all of her teammates by gifting them with each a pair of brand new sneakers. Now, a little while ago, Bueckers, actually, we talked about her when this first happened, but Bueckers signed a 3-year NIL deal with the sneaker marketplace StockX, and I'm guessing as representing StockX comes with some perks. So, her UConn teammates, or at least her UConn teammate, Kristen Williams, shared a video on Instagram account showing all the new sneakers from Jordans to Yeezys that were given away. Now, Paige Bueckers isn't just done yet because she has also announced another NIL deal with Cash App, and then now she has a total of 3 deals, with one being StockX, another being Cash App, and the third one being Gatorade. So, Landon, what are your thoughts on Paige Bueckers, again, at least from now what you know, and then about her giving away the sneakers?
Yeah, so I saw this. I was actually going to do it, but you beat me to it. You actually did your stuff ahead of time, so I went and looked at what you had done. So, yeah, this is actually a really cool thing. I saw, I saw some of the sneakers these girls got.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what in the heck? They got some hype stuff. I was like, and I don't know what the limit was because there didn't seem to be a limit.
No, I don't think there was.
Some girls said, I just can't imagine, I guess it'd be a weird lens for me to look through, but what about the girls on her team that literally just don't care? Do you think if you're that level of a UConn, you're a really well-known basketball player as far as a girl for high school if you make it to UConn? So being part of a UConn basketball team, do you think they all like hype sneakers? Because, a lot of girls that I've been around are just give me the basic Nikes, give me the basic this, the basic that.
Well, I bet you.
And then some girls really love sneakers.
I think, yeah, I bet it's probably maybe a 50-50 maybe. But I think if you were, Paige probably goes, hey, I'm giving away sneakers. Go on this website and just pick one.
How does it? But I feel like they weren't having to pick one. I feel like they got a good amount. What if you're was there? I wonder what the limitations were for this.
I don't know. Yeah.
I really wonder what the limitations for this would be, because it's hey, I like these chunky dunkies, and I want these off-whites, and I want these Louis Vuittons, and I want these this and that.
I don't know.
It's just what exactly?
I don't know what their
budget was. That would have been such an
was.
awkward thing, because
I'm sure
if it's me, I'm gonna be sitting here pushing oh, so how many? It's
how many?
It's you get 3 max, right?
All right.
3 max, but there's a few girls on the team that don't want it, so you go to them. You're like, hey, just get these 3 shoes.
Oh yeah.
Get these 3 shoes.
So all right. So then I'm gonna flip the script on you. So if you had one shoe, budget under $500.
Budget under $500.
Under $5.
Because you
hadn't
get? Said anything, and I was gonna go straight to Dior Jordan 1s.
Right.
Straight to Dior Jordan 1s. So you put a limitation on me, which is okay, because we can still.
It's realistic.
It is. It's probably more.
I won't get it
realistic.
to, but.
So I got too many Jordan 1s, so I'd want to get, if I'm getting something for free, that's when it's easiest for me to pick something that expands my wardrobe. So I have a lot of Jordan 1s. I wouldn't want to do that. A lot of Air Forces wouldn't do that. So I would choose a Jordan model. I'd say the Jordan 11.
Low?
You know what I'd probably get? I'd probably get the Jordan 11 Space Jams.
Really?
I don't know where that came from.
I don't think that's under $500.
Yeah. I don't know what they're at on StockX. StockX keeps their shoes pretty low. If not, I'd get a Jordan 11 something.
Really?
It is. Not cool
okay,
gray.
So recently that came out. So you got Cool Gray, Jubilees. You could
I would maybe do those.
You
those
got Jubilees. Jubilees came out 2 years ago. Yeah, the black.
What about you? You probably wouldn't even care. You'd probably just get
I
some
get a
Skechers.
dunk. No, I'd probably. You know what? I'd probably get the Panda Dunks.
The Panda Dunks?
Yeah.
I did just choose a neutral color shoe, didn't I? I was gonna say, I was like, you're gonna get something basic with your one shoe, like I just did. Never mind.
I would wear that all the time. We got someone commenting and said, "I'll just take the cash and do $10.
No,
$10 shoes at $400
That's what
in
these people are
savings."
saying. It's like, oh, I'm giving you an allotted amount of money for stock, because that's just the part that's curious to me. It's cool that she did it anyways. I wonder if it comes out of her partnership.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. No.
I wonder, she's like, hey, take it easy, guys. I'm covering the tab here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure she's hurting on money right now.
Oh yeah,
sure
signed with Cash App, Gatorade, and StockX.
As we're up here in this
yeah,
corner,
just for
back into
StockX
a
alone.
corner. Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, seriously though, what an absolute game changer! That really, you're gonna make more money in college basketball, women's, than you could ever dream of making in the NBA.
Oh, I don't know. You better watch out.
No, not the NBA. Sorry, WNBA. Sorry. No, literally though. These girls play on middle school teacher contracts.
Do you think
they literally play on? But we're talking about what millions of dollars.
So you think college basketball women's college basketball is
a better place to make more money?
Then really, that's a hot take. I would almost
guarantee it.
You guys, I mean, hey, you guys can comment that.
Because in college,
I'm surprised.
In college football, you got the same stuff going on. Quarterbacks signing for millions of dollars. Sometimes whenever you get drafted and sign your contract, you don't make that much. You get $500,000. We're talking about $1 million deals in college.
I think maybe, I don't know.
Literally.
I thought you were going to take it another way. I was going to say that now that high schoolers want to get into the game, but there's NCAA or whatever the high school association is saying no now. So now they're even going to high school to getting high schools can't sign. High schoolers can't sign NIL.
We got someone just said, yeah. I mean, college is where people. I feel like you get it like both ways. Like people either love college and hate the pros, or hate the pros and love college, whatever, or love the pros and hate college, whichever way I didn't say. But it's kind of vice versa there. But I feel like people really. There's always I recently really developed a love for watching professional sports kind of over college. Mm-hmm. But there's a certain aspect and element to college players are still playing to get somewhere. That's the way I always used to explain it. They're going to play harder because they're playing to get somewhere. But then this is we're nowhere near Paige Bueckers surprising all of her teammates with sneakers anymore. And now we're just off on tangent number 5. But I mean, where is that exactly? Is this play going to decrease now because you're already getting compensated, right? Is there, because there's no more, I'm trying to fight for my family.
Oh, some incentive.
My family's never had anything.
Well,
I'm trying to get that big NFL contract. Here's $20 million from this barbecue place that we're going to just spread out from a booster. $20 million is too much. But here's millions of dollars from these boosters, because that's the reality is that these dudes have been getting paid forever. They've been getting paid under the table forever.
You think?
Oh, it. People come out and say it after they're people have gotten suspended and stuff like that for signing autographs, all the different stuff, getting paid by boosters under the table, recruitment, different stuff like that. So, I mean, my one thing that I've seen some people talk about too is they want to keep the money within colleges and not allow it to become a recruiting thing. So it's you can't go start throwing millions of dollars at a high schooler. You have to get them to your program, and then they can get paid within your program, right? But you can't be sitting there saying, we're going to pay you $2 million if you can play for us. We'll pay you $6 million if you can play for us. Right. It's hey, come play for us, and then you can get signed deals and stuff like that.
We'll help. We'll help you get, if you sign with us, we already have a partnership with
start buying high schoolers, turns into a bidding war.
Right.
That just sounds crazy. And that turns into so much pressure, I feel because, we just spent $3 million on this kid, and he's a bust. He busted. That happens. You just don't hear about it as much because it just flies under the radar.
Well, at that point, what's
that's what I'm saying. Buying high school just sounds bad, right? I think it sounds terrible enough that you at the age of 17, they're hey, go ahead and sign up to go to this university for 4 years, pay $150,000, as if you know exactly what you want to be at age 17 years old.
Right. Well, then here comes in another sidetrack. Do you think if that happens, right? Because it started, it went from NBA, now it's in college. A lot of money's in college, and it's probably going to go, some high schoolers, 1% of 1% high schoolers are going to sign something.
That's how it would have to be.
Do you think NBA and all these big, NFL are just going to go, hey, we're going to sign high schoolers, skip college, get them then, and just develop them?
That's what they're doing now. So that's what
No, drafting. Kind of like what the MLB does.
Yeah, they don't do it that way, but they have the NBA G League team.
Right.
Whereas I'm a Warriors fan. We personally have a guy that was on that team where you just don't go to high school. LaMelo Ball took a whole different route. He went overseas so he could get paid. But he would have never done that.
No, for sure not.
He would have literally never done that.
Yeah, he would have cashed in.
They would have all been there. They would have all gotten paid. And, it's a whole element of it's fair. If you can, if you're someone who's bringing more to the university, I think you should get fairly compensated for that. Just no way it doesn't get ugly. There's no way it doesn't get ugly.
No, it's definitely
you're the one making all the money on the team. Hey, dude, I swear, if anything, this is gonna turn into murders of jealousy.
I wasn't talking about that.
Wow. No, but I'm not.
That's a long shot.
Kidding. No, but it's money makes you do crazy things.
That's true.
And you just look around, and especially someone gets all this money and then they don't perform as well, then how do you look at them differently and just all this different stuff. Like
Yeah,
that.
it's crazy dynamics, man. A lot of pressure is now on these young kids,
Yeah,
especially with signing all these deals and stuff.
But to bring it full circle and actually talk about what we started out talking about, it's cool that she did this, and it's cool. That's the thing that I saw. Just to bring up one last tweet is, a lot of people focus on that. This is what we were being robbed of for all these years that the NCAA had this firm grasp on it. Is her being able to buy stuff for her teammates.
Right.
You've seen a lot of good. Like the thing is, all these people that have all this money. If it gets into the right hands, you can do so much good with it.
Oh yeah,
it just got to get in the right hands, but you can do so much good with it.
Well, I think what was it? There's a great quote that money doesn't improve you or anything. It just exposes you.
Yeah, no, I told you that. Money doesn't like change who you are. It just amplifies what you already are.
Right.
So like if it gets into the hands of a good person, they're gonna do great things with it.
Yeah,
so.
100% believe that.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Laced Up Show.
To watch a full episode, click here. To subscribe for more sneaker related content, click here. But until next time, peace.